making saves and commands his defense superbly. As for Lamens, it's a gamble. The Belgian league isn't at the top level, so whether he succeeds or fails feels like a coin toss. The pundit admitted that Emiliano Martinez would also have been a strong option, but again suggested Donnarumma represented the superior choice. Collymore also highlighted United's wider structural problems, pointing out that while they have added forwards like Matias Kunha, Brian Mbeumo, and Benjamin Sesko, glaring defensive and creative issues remain unresolved. You should be signing your attackers once the foundations, defense, goalkeeper, midfield are already in place. Instead, United seem to be doing things backwards. They'll be entertaining, no doubt. But thinking a makeshift defense and an inexperienced goalkeeper can outperform last season? That's far from certain. Despite his skepticism about Lamens, Collymore singled out Kunha as one of the standout additions of the summer market. United splashed 72.84.4 to lure the Brazilian striker away from Wolves in June. Kunha, 26, registered 17 goals and 6 assists across all competitions last season, and Collymore believes his dynamism could make him a key figure. Kunha excites me. He's unpredictable, maybe even volatile, but that makes him dangerous. He can pick the ball up near halfway and drive at defenders with real purpose. If United can give him the right support, he could turn into a massive asset. Behind the scenes, however, United are already drawing up plans for further changes in goal. Amorim is reportedly eager to move on from Andre Onana, whose displays have left the manager unconvinced. Chelsea, monitoring developments closely, are said to be stunned by how quickly United are considering cutting ties with the Cameroon international. Team Talk insider Dean Jones has further revealed that United are also weighing up whether to extend the contract of a long-serving player, a figure who has consistently divided fan opinion and rarely delivered sustained top-level performances. Franz Beckenbauer is often regarded as the most iconic player to have mastered the libero role. Yet as football's rules and style evolved, that position was gradually phased out. In earlier decades, offside was called if an attacker was positioned beyond the last defender. But in the 1990s, the rule was adjusted, allowing attackers to remain level with the final defender. This shift meant that the sweeper, or libero, inadvertently gave wide attackers more freedom to stay onside, creating clear advantages. As a result, teams abandoned the role, instead lining up with 2 or 3 center backs, which eventually erased the classic libero from the tactical landscape. The classic number 10 Juan Román Riquelme once reflected on the modern game, by admitting he would struggle to find a team today because the pure number 10 role has almost vanished. Traditionally, number 10s avoided defensive duties, focusing solely on creativity and vision. In contrast, modern football demands greater intensity. Forwards are now expected to initiate pressing, acting as the first defensive line. This leaves little room for free artists, who previously dictated play at their own tempo. Instead, creative players must now balance attacking brilliance with defensive contribution. Traditional wide midfielders, footballers like David Beckham, who embodied the role of the classic wide midfielder, are rare in today's game. Their primary duty used to be swinging accurate crosses into the penalty area for the striker and number 10 to attack. In contrast, the modern winger is tasked more with direct attacking play. Coaches now prefer inverted wingers, left-footers on the right-footers on the left, who cut inside, shoot, and open space for overlapping fullbacks. Many managers even refer to them strictly as wingers rather than midfielders, although defensive responsibilities haven't completely disappeared. Out-and-out defensive midfielders. The role of the pure defensive midfielder has also transformed. Once seen primarily as a destroyer who broke up play with tackles and fouls, today's holding midfielder must also contribute creatively. While they still protect the backline and often receive the most bookings, they are also deeply involved in initiating attacks and building passing structures. Modern football's relentless pressing means midfielders often drop back to act as auxiliary defenders, while simultaneously needing the technical quality to shoot from range or distribute effectively. Thus, the old-school enforcer has evolved into a more versatile, all-round presence. Conclusion. These are just a handful of examples showing how certain once iconic positions have either disappeared or been redefined by football's evolution. Modern tactical trends demand multifunctional players, blending creativity, defensive effort, and positional flexibility. Such changes also open new avenues for football analytics, where platforms like XG-Score provide detailed statistics tailored to today's roles. Fans can use this data to build their own insights or rely on expert predictions that account for the latest shifts in the beautiful game. Liverpool legend on new arrival at Anfield, this evolution in football roles has coincided with a summer of record-breaking signings. Liverpool shattered both